I'd like to take a moment and just reflect back on this school year. When I left my classroom to try this Spotlight idea a couple years ago, I was really aiming to be a part of teachers who wanted to lead from their classrooms and really look into and research how can it be done, how would we do it. So here's the book that I read in December on Christmas break. It's called Tribal Leadership. I had heard this book mentioned in several different trainings and a webinar, and it just sounded really, really interesting. What I learned was that there are 5 different tribes, and you can identify them by listening for language. So in a healthy tribe, you want to look for elements of we, and this idea that if I'm working on something, it's for the good of all of us, it will benefit all of us, versus the real competitive spin on this is going to be great for my kids, we're going to be the best. And if you think about it, that's really the system of education that we're in. We're in a performance zone where everybody is competing to be the best, to get the best scores on quizzes and tests and get the best grades, when the reality is we should be a learning community. So here's just a quick chart on the different tribal stages that this book goes through. I think one of the things that really spoke to me is that it came from an experience that I've had of being on a good, successful sports team where the players got along, we won, it was a good, successful team. And as you can see in tribes 4 and 5, this idea that we are great, life is great, that's what I'm striving for in education. These are the components of a tribal strategy. And when I looked at this the first time, I was like, I really connected with it. It looks like what we're trying to do with professional learning communities. But something, we missed the shot on that. Something was missing. So here was another attempt to be a professional learning community and maybe have it be bigger, better, faster, stronger than what it was. So with the Tribal Leadership book, both the TOA group that I'm a part of and also our Spotlight Classrooms, we've been working through the different pieces of that and talking about it. And I've learned so much. I've learned so much about myself, about the teacher I want to become, and the instructional leader that I want to become. I want to be a part of a team that's learning, growing, working, and changing together and continuing to improve and practice. And that's what excites me the most about Spotlight, is it seems like the perfect opportunity for us to keep doing that. So for next year, I'd like to continue looking at building triads with people and starting to share what we've learned and share those experiences out, and start working with instructional coaches and try to add people into our team and our mission. I think the biggest piece that I've learned, and something that I hope to grow forward, is I've learned to change how I listen. So instead of listening to respond, I've been listening more to understand, and that's really had a positive impact on the Spotlight visits and the teachers that have come through, and how I'm working with people, with everyone in my life actually. So thanks for watching. I hope I've inspired you. I know I'm inspired and looking forward to next year.